Hi there, it's Mary from stampingmary.stampinup.net. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today is day 2 of my 12 days of Christmas. I'm featuring Christmas themed products from our Stampin' Up catalogue, the mini catalogue and our annual catalogue plus online exclusives. This is our mini catalogue right here, and the stamp set I'm using today is the Jolly Words. Really a cute stamp set with really cute imagery for colouring and also just making really quick simple cards as well. Today we're going to make a 3D project. This stamp set is actually on page 33 of the mini catalogue. I'm just going to open up my catalogue so you can see it. My catalogue's falling apart. There you go. So there it is right there. Really cute, really fun sentiment, and yeah, it's good. It's a good all-round versatile stamp set. So this is the box we're going to make. Very simple. It's a long box with the belly band and the stamped image. Opens up like this. You could fit probably some coffee sachets in there, some sweet treats, hot chocolate sachets, anything like that really. You can fold it. The flap can go out or in, doesn't matter which, and then the belly band just holds it all together nicely. So I'm using a piece of Coastal Cabana for the base, and it measures 8 by 5.5 inches. And then I've got a piece of retired cardstock. This is one of our Regals. This is not an in colour, sorry. It's one of our 6 by 6 paper stacks. Just use whatever you've got in your stash. I think whatever you've got. I just like Coastal Cabana and Real Red together, but whatever you've got, whatever paper that you like, that you feel, I really like that for Christmas. So let's go ahead and get this made. So as I said, this is 8 by 5.5. The piece of designer series paper for the belly band is 5.5 by 3.5. Bring in the Simply Scored scoring tool, and on the the long side, we're going to score at, let's just get myself in the center here. We're going to score at 1 1/4 and 6 3/4. I've put these in the description bar below so you can see what I'm doing. And then on the short side, we're going to score at 1 1/4, 2 1/2, 3 3/4, and 5. So fold all your score lines. Sorry, I had to pause the video there. My dog wanted to come inside. Alright, so just about all of them. Oh, one more to go. That's all of them scored. Alright, so the box essentially folds over like this. So with that narrow flap will be the front of the box. So what we're going to do is we're going to, with that narrow flap facing you, we're going to cut away these pieces right here, the small tabs at the edge. It wasn't very straight cutting, let me fix that. And then the same over this end. Okay, and then we're going to cut from the vertical up to the horizontal. We're not going to cut them away, we're just going to cut up and then wedge each one. If you wedge them, you'll find that the box will close a lot easier. Both sides. Okay, nearly done. Alright, that's all our cutting done. Okay, so with the box facing you in that portrait side, so that's going to be our front flap that will fold over. We're going to be putting, I just need to look at my template here. Here's my template I'm bringing in. So we're going to be putting our, so I've got the small flap on the left-hand side. The second flap in here, you're going to be putting tape on the inside, okay? And the next one in, you're going to be putting tape on the inside as well. So let me just make sure I've got that right. I always have to think about this one because I want it to close up nicely. So those ones fold down, that folds. So this one, this start again, sorry, turn your card around so that narrow flap is on your right hand side. This second tab is going to fold in. This one, the front tab will fold in, and then this will come up. So you've got a nice closure, and also it looks nice and tidy. Okay, so you've got this one closing in to the front one closing to the back, and then the side one coming up. So we're going to have tape. On this one. This one here when it folds in, and then this one. So let's just put the tape there. What are we going to use here? What have I got? So tape on this one. So it's going to fold in like that, and then this one's going to fold in. Okay. So first tab, the tape is on the outside. The second tab, the tape is on the inside. So fold that in. I'll just do it one at a time and then bring that up. Okay. Makes it a little bit more difficult because I haven't got the tape on, but I wanted to make it nice and clear. So tape on the outside of this one. I have made it a bit difficult, but don't do it this way. Put your tape on first, please. Go, and then tape there. I'm using my Stampin' Seal Plus, it's nice and strong. And then these just fold in. Now we do need to wedge these a little bit. Didn't do a good job of that one, so you will need to just make a wedge on these ones just so that they close in a little bit more easily. Easy enough, that's easy enough to fix, right? In, and then that can either go under or over the top. Depends which way you want to do it. Okay, and your designer series paper, all I'm going to do is fold that round and bring it up, and then just very gently squeeze in the sides, and then okay, and then to make this nice and neat, just grab your bone folder and burnish all of those folded lines, and that will fold around like that and come in. Sorry, it's going to be at the back, at the bottom. So wrap it around so it's at the bottom. Go. Just going to put a little bit of tape on this one. Bring it across and then secure. Make it nice and not too tight, but so you want to be able to get that one off. All right. So for the sentiment here, I have used just basic black for the stamping, and I've gone ahead and cut one of the Nested Essential dies. This is the largest rectangle die in there, and we're just going to stamp that one. So bring in a plain one, and with Memento ink, get my stamp around the right way. Bit of pressure because it's a big stamp. There we go, fits really perfectly. Okay, I've used my blends for this one. You could use your watercolor pencils, whatever sort of takes your fancy really. I'm not going to color it all because I'm sure you can see what I've done here, but I've used two of the blends I've used here are actually the neutrals blends. I've used the SU 700 and the SU 900. Now these are sort of the skin toned blends, and I thought they looked really cute on these little reindeer. Also, it's similarly coloured to the example that's in the catalogue. So I'm going to go ahead, and for the reindeer I've used the 900. So I'll just do one of them so you can see. Let's do this one here. So I just gone in lightly with my blends. I'm using the bullet end. And just the back. And then just for a little pop of colour, I'm using the light Poppy Parade. And just doing that little strip down there and that one there for his saddle, I guess, and then Poppy Parade in there. So that's to get that little look like that. And then I've used Poppy Parade, sorry, not Poppy Parade, Pool Party. What am I thinking? Pool Party for the bag. And then for Santa, I have used my dark Poppy Parade for Santa for his hat. And then just for his jacket, you use whatever colours you know, speak to you. But Santa, I mean, he really does have to be red. Oops. And then just for that little bit of shading, I've gone ahead and used the SU 700, the bullet, the brush tip, and just for the sleigh, I'm going to do a little bit of blending here, a bit darker down there, bottom of his seat, and then I'm going to bring in the 900. I'm going to use the brush tip again, and I'm just going to blend out those darker colours. I want a little bit more definition, so I'm going to bring in the other neutral, make it a bit darker across the top of the sleigh, around the bottom. So that's pretty very quick. Grab your Wink of Stella, and then I'm putting a little bit of Wink of Stella on here. It'll make that bag pop a little bit more with a little bit of colour. And if you want to, use your Wink of Stella to define the lettering if you like. I think it makes it pop. And then if you want to, you can put a little bit on the stars. Just, you know, to give a little bit of extra fun to it. So that's the I have got a completed one here that I prepared earlier. This one here, it's all done with the Wink of Stella. I don't know if you can actually tell I've got Wink of Stella on there. It probably doesn't show up that well, but I really have. All right, so to attach it to a box, bring in your tape. You're not going to see this, so use a good strong tape. So I'm using Stampin' Seal Plus, and then it's going to go straight onto the box right here. And oops, straighten it up a little bit. And there you have it. And then to finish off, I've used the gingham ribbon just to make a small bow, and because a bow just finishes it off. Oh, that didn't stick. That's right, on the side. As I said, I've put a link in the description bar below for the dimensions of this box, as well as all the products I've used. So you can click on any of the links and you'll be taken to my Stampin' Up store. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me, stampingmary@gmail.com. Thanks and have a wonderful day.